It's not whether you won your last game, it's whether you believe you can win your next one. This is Bill Rohn with Thoughts Before the Kickoff from Varnum Law. I'll be back with tonight's thoughts after this from Varnum.
Championships are won by great teams. It's also how we build great companies, law firms, and communities. For 130 years, Varnum attorneys have served as trusted advisors, helping clients achieve goals. We're honored to serve West Michigan's most prestigious companies, and we're pleased to serve as volunteers in organizations making communities great. Varnum salutes the players, coaches, and communities involved in high school sports. The place to learn teamwork. Learn more about our team at varnumlaw.com.
In 2015, I attended the season opener between Grand Rapids Union and Wyoming Lee High School at Houseman Field. I rooted for Lee because the Rebels weren't winning very often, but the Red Hawks flattened Lee by about 40 points, and I remember wondering why the Lee kids kept playing football, since they seldom won. I should have worried about the Red Hawks. Union lost its next 8 games, and they didn't win in 2016 or 17, and they didn't win in 2018, and they lost every game in 2019. By this fall, Union's losing streak had reached 43 games before 2 more losses in which they gave up 116 points. 2 weeks into this season, Union had lost 45 in a row. And again, the question, why did those kids continue to play? Last Friday, we got an answer. It came after Union coach Don Fellows saw every player show up for practice following Union's 45th straight loss. Again, every player showed up for practice. Union's kids kept hope alive, and they kept their program alive. As Fellows said, we pushed hard, and we were committed to get better. It's not easy, but it's worth the fight. Last Friday night, Union gave up 57 points to Wyoming, but the Red Hawks scored 59, and the streak was broken. As in, Union wins. Young men singing and dancing on the sideline because the Red Hawks had won. Coach Fellows said the win validated the idea that any kid, rich or poor, black or white, who believed in a cause could win. And as to every Union player showing at that first practice following 45 losses in a row, those kids were already winners because they believed they could win their next game regardless of the previous 45. Union's kids never stopped playing because they never stopped believing. Join me next week for more Thoughts Before the Kickoff presented by Varnum Law.